welcome back to my channel. So Ishow has sponsored this video. So this is their loose deep wig in 24 inches. This is a lace front. It's 13 by 4 parting space in the front. It's a typical stock wig, I'm sorry. And this is what the cap looks like. You get 4 combs, adjustable straps, there's lace in a nape, and that allows you to pull your wig up into a ponytail if you decide to. Alright, so I am going to take some 30 volume developer and some bleach because I do want to lift this hair. I wanted to go for like a brown bronzy look, like a warm rich amber-ish look. So I got rich amber from Adore, and I turned the hair color that way. So basically you want to lift your hair, and so I made my mixture very creamy, and I mixed it up. I did 2 scoops at a time because you don't want to mix too much bleach at one time because you want it fresh. You want it to be processing. You don't want old bleach on trying to bleach hair. I don't know if that makes sense, but you don't want to just use old bleach. You want to keep having fresh batches. Okay, so basically you want to slap that bleach on and comb it through, and just make sure that everything is very highly saturated. Saturation is the key when it comes to bleaching. Creaminess is the key when it comes to bleaching. Alright, so just make sure that you have a great texture. I do have a video explaining how to bleach evenly, and I will definitely post that at the end of this video or at the in the description box for you guys. So just make sure that everything is very highly saturated and creamy. So I don't typically like to use foils when it comes to like a big bleach job because I want to see how it's processing. So I like to use saran wrap. So I'm just going to place saran wrap in the areas that I already bleached, just so it can help processing. Alright, and so after everything is done, I let the bleach sit on for about an hour, and I went through, washed the bleach out, and I let it air dry. So now it's time to watercolor. I am going to pour some hot water into a bucket that I have, and I am going to pour half a bottle of rich amber into it and mix it on up because that's the color that I thought that I wanted my wig to be. So I'm going to anticipate a question that I know I might get asked: did I tone my hair? And that answer is no, because of the undertones. So because this is a dark color and it came out like warm, I didn't need to tone out my hair. If I was going to use, like, let's say a blue, I would tone my hair, but since I'm using like a orangey undertone, a reddish undertone, then no, I don't need to tone my hair. So basically I'm going to take my dried wig and I'm going to just sit it in the water, and as you can see, you cannot even see through this color mixture of water at all. So as you can see, the hair is very porous and it took the color extremely fast. Alright, so basically what I did was I just engulfed the wig in the water, and I let it actually sit in there for 2 hours because I went and I took a nap because I was tired that day, and it was hot. So I went and I took a nap, and I came back, and the wig basically soaked up all the color, and as you can see through basically the water and the color now. So I went through and rinsed the rest of the color off. It did tint my lace, which it really didn't bother me, and I washed my hair with the Garnier Fructis, and I deconditioned with my silicone mix, and I let it air dry. So again, this is from Ishow hair. This is their loose deep wave in 22 inches. This is a lace front, a 13 by 4, and basically all I'm doing is putting loose wand curls in it. I wanted the wig to be fluffy. I thought this color would look very cute with loose wand curls in it, and the color that I used was rich amber. So basically all I'm going to do is just go through and just curl this wig on up. After I put all the wand curls in it, I went through and kind of fluffed it out. This kind of resembles my Hollywood waves look, but it's not as tight. These are definitely loose waves. So these are my picketing shears. I know it's very bright. I was so close to my lights. I typically cut the lace when it's on my head, but because I'm doing the glueless method, that is not necessary because it's going to be glueless. So I am going to cut the lace off while it's on the mannequin head, and I'm basically just following the shape of the hairline that was on there. And if you guys remember, I was trying to decide if I was going to pluck the hairline or if I was going to leave it alone. And yeah, so this is the hairline that I have after you know, doing a lightly plucking. And so this is the zigzags. This makes a huge difference when it comes to your wigs looking natural on your hairline. And I do want to remind you guys that wigs and lace are a foreign object, and it's going to sit on your face, on your forehead, and you will always see lace. You can have the thinnest lace that there's out there, which is HD lace. Girl, you're still going to see it. And once everybody, you know, is comfortable knowing that their lace is a foreign object and you're going to see it, then you will be very comfortable in wearing your wigs. Do you hear me though, ladies? So you definitely want to learn how to, you know, make your wigs look as natural as possible. There's ways to make your wigs look natural as possible. There's ways to help disguise your grids and everything like that. But you definitely need to understand that lace is a foreign object and it is sitting on top of your skin. You're gonna see it. Like I have to keep saying that because, you know, some people just don't know. Instagram will give you the illusion that lace just disappears, and it really doesn't. You know, people on Instagram use filters, they use bright lights, they use cameras that blur, they use filters that blur. So, you know, a real one has to tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You feel me? All right. So I decided that I did not want the curls, so I did go back in and straighten my hair with my nano flat iron. I will also link this down below. I did use 450 degrees to flat iron this hair, so I used a lot of heat in regards to this hair, and the hair was not dry and it was still actually flowy, which is a great thing. So I'm going to just go ahead and flat iron both of the sides just to make sure that everything is straight. And after it's straight, I'm going to go in and start doing the glueless method. Alright, so basically I'm going to pin out the hair from my face. You want to make sure that your lace is exposed so you can, like, you know, maneuver it however you want to. Now there's different ways to do glueless methods, okay? You can use the Got To Be glue and the free spray method. You can use the elastic band method. You can use the bobby pin method. You can use the what is it called, the foam wrap method, but you need an elastic band with that as well. There's different ways. When you say glueless, that means you're not using lace glue. And like I said in my previous videos, I've been loving not using lace glue to adhere my wigs. It's just been very easy for me. So I've been using the Got To Be and the free spray method. I mix both of them together and apply it to my hairline and my skin. Because of the type of hairline I have to make sure that my wig sit directly on my hairline. If it's too low, it's gonna look crazy. If it's too high, you're gonna see my natural hairline. So it has to sit directly on my hairline. So basically, I use that to put it around where my sideburns is, and I blew dry it until it was dry, and I just laid some baby hairs. And other than that, that was the install. This is a very easy glueless way. I did not use an elastic band, but I am going to show you guys that in my next videos that should be coming up pretty soon this week or next week. You guys need to see the elastic band because, you know, it comes in handy, especially with glueless wigs. Alright, so let me know if you will wear this rich amber color from Adore, and if you will rock this bone straight hair.